Start recording. Okay, so we have 6 conversion factors. Particle ratio allows us to convert between. Now, once you have these written down, write down what they convert between. Particle ratio is between particles of A and particles of B. And how do we find the particle ratio? You use the formula and you count. So for all the rest of them, write down what they convert between. What units are they converting between? Avogadro's number converts between particles of A and moles of A. Molar mass converts between moles of A and mass. I'm going to put grams because sometimes people are like, what's the unit of mass? It is the gram. Okay, so grams of A. What does mole ratio convert between? Moles of A and moles of B. What does molarity convert between? Moles of A to liters of, I'm going to write solution here. Because we're actually going to have 3 different kinds of liters or volume, okay? Because what does density convert between? Grams of A and volume of A. Now, this volume could be in liters, it could be milliliters, it could be centimeters cubed. Just depends on what unit you're given for the density. And this would be for a pure substance. In other words, a solid, a liquid, or a gas. Whereas the solution is aqueous. So I could say the density of aluminum is 2.7 grams per milliliter, and you could convert from a number of grams to a number of milliliters, or vice versa, a number of milliliters to a number of grams of aluminum. Okay. Now, which of these will be given to you in the question? Which of them can you not know? Which of them, actually I should ask, which of them do you need to be able to either figure out on your own from the question, or you need to memorize? You need to be able to figure out the particle ratio. You need to be able to figure out you need to be able to memorize Avogadro's number. You need to be able to figure out molar mass from the periodic table. And the mole ratio, you also need to be able to use the formula. Which of these two ratios are the same? Particle ratio and mole ratio are the same. One just has moles in it and the other does not have moles in it, okay? Molarity will be given in the question. Density will be given in the question because it's going to be different for every substance. You also know a few things that are not conversions. What things do you have to do a division instead of a conversion? Now, these are conversion factors, right? All of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But what if I ask you to find the molarity? Is that a conversion? No, that's a concentration equals moles over liters. Division. What if I said to you, find the density? Density equals mass over volume. That's a division. And today we're going to learn a new one. If I say to you, find the molar mass, but I give you an unknown compound. That means you don't know the formula, right? So you can't just go to your periodic table and add it up. Molar mass is equal to, what's the unit of molar mass? It's grams over moles. So you will take your grams and you will divide by the moles. Okay, so we're adding in one more division. So finding molarity is division, finding density is division. And if you're finding the molar mass of an unknown compound, that is going to be the grams divided by the moles. In the question, you'll be given the grams and the moles, or you'll be given the grams and the particles. And then you'll be able to find moles and do the division. So let's take a look at moles. Molar mass of an unknown substance, page 76. So the formula for molar mass can be written as molar mass is equal to grams over moles, or you can write it as molar mass is equal to mass over moles. And all of these examples are worked for you, but I'm going to drop them as per usual over here. Control Z, over here. There we go. Molar mass is equal to what divided by what? grams divided by moles. Do we have the grams? Yes, we do. 178 grams per mole. Well, how many moles? 0.472 moles. We do the division and we get 178 divided by 0.472 equals 377.119. Sig figs, how many? 377, and my unit is grams per mole. Is good? Okay. Now let's get a little more complicated. Let's add a step in there. Calculate the molar mass of a compound if that many molecules has a mass of 892.6 grams. There are two ways to do this. First way is to say that the molar mass is equal to the grams divided by the moles. And you can say, oh, I do know the grams. That's going to go right there. 892.6 grams. Do I know the number of moles? No, but could I find the number of moles?
Yes.
Yes, I can say, I don't know how many moles, but I know that I have 4.399 times 10 to the 24 molecules. I need to cancel the molecules and find the moles. And I want all of you to tell your partner where the 6.02 times 10 to the 23 goes. And if you've forgotten, the one goes with the mole, the one goes with the mole, the one goes with the mole, the one goes with the mole. So we have 6.02 times 10 to the 23 molecules per mole. There are a few people still mixing it up. If you write 6.02 times 10 to the 23 moles, that is a mole of moles, and we don't want to ever see that, okay? So it always, the 6.02 times 10 to the 23 always goes with the particles, okay? All right, so we get that, and we get, let's see, 4.399 times 10 to the 24 divided by 6.02 times 10 to the 23 equals 7.307. 3 moles. Now I can take these moles and pop them up here. Yes? 7.3073. Stupid pen. 3 moles. And I'm going to get rid of this because it's now in my way. And I just do the division. 892.6 divided by 7.303 equals 122.15. And we need to round that to how many sig figs? Everybody, how many sig figs? 3 sig figs because of the 6.02 times 10 to the 23. Okay, so that would become 122 grams per mole. Second method of doing it, your choice. I still recommend that you write down molar mass is equal to the grams over the moles, because this is what you want to end up with. We don't know how many grams per mole. We do know that there are 892.6 grams per 4.399 times 10 to the 24 molecules. That would give us grams per molecule. We want to have moles on the bottom, but right now we have molecules. And so we will need to cancel the molecules. Where do we put molecules to cancel them? On the top. And where do we put the moles? On the bottom. That's good, because that's where we want them. We want the moles on the bottom. That's why I'm recommending that you write out this step so you can keep track. People get messed up by this and they start putting things upside down all over the place. Keep track of where you want your units. Don't write things upside down if you can help it. Okay? And where does the 6.02 times 10 to the 23 go? Top or bottom? Tell your partner. Everyone, tell your partner. 6.02 times 10 to the 23 goes on the top with the particles. 6.02 times, it's supposed to be an x, 10 to the 23 per 1 mole, and we will get the same number as we did before, 122 grams per mole. Is good? Okay. I think I've got one last kind of question here. Oh, this is, I guarantee you, you will get a question like this either on a quiz or a test. And the reason is, I want to know if you can use your knowledge of the English language to help you solve a problem. So let's read our first sentence. Oleic acid is one of the main fats in olive oil. Do we care? No, we don't care. We're just going to cross that out because we don't care. A molecule of oleic acid has a mass of 4.692 times 10 to the negative 22 grams. At this point, about half the class will ask me, what's the formula of oleic acid? Because I need to find its molar mass. And I will not tell you because I don't know the formula of oleic acid, nor do I care. How are we going to find its molar mass? Well, it's an unknown substance. Therefore, we cannot use the periodic table. Therefore, we have to say molar mass is equal to the grams divided by the moles. And I want you to be careful. If few people are still writing mole like this, that's not mole, that is meter. Okay, so watch out for that. Some people are also writing moles per liter. What's wrong with that? That is moles per liter. Yes, because molar is moles per liter. So if you want to say moles per liter, write moles per liter. This is like nothing. Those are nothing. Okay, that's moles per liter squared. It's like, who knows what that is. Okay, back to here. Do we know either the grams or the moles? We know the grams. Let's throw that in. Because even if you can only get this far in the question, you're going to get part marks. Yes, you've written the formula and you have substituted in 4.692 times 10 to the negative 22 grams. Now, let's say you had no idea what to do next. Yes? You would say, I have moles. Yes? What could I use to find moles? And that's when you're going to go back to all of your conversion factors. Yes? You're going to say, what can I use to find moles? I can use particles to find moles. I can use grams to find moles, but that requires that I have a molar mass, and I don't have a molar mass, right? I can use moles of A to find moles of B. That's useless here. I don't have a solution, and I'm not given a density. So what am I left with? Particles of A. Let's go back to our question and see if it gives us any information. There we are. Does it tell us a number of molecules?
Yes.
A molecule is one molecule. Okay? So 2 ways of solving this problem. You can say, I don't know how many moles I have, but I know I have one molecule. I can cancel molecules and find moles. Tell your partner, where does the 6.02 times 10 to the 23 go? Bottom. 6.02 times 10 to the 23 per 1 mole. And you get 1.661 times 10 to the negative 24. And that would be moles. Okay, so we take this number and we pop it back up in here. And then we do the division. I actually usually 1 over x the number, and then just multiply 4.692 E22 negative equals 282.5. Oh, 0.45, sorry. Anytime we use 6.02 times 10 to the 23, that gives us how many sig figs? 3 sig figs. So that's going to become 282 grams per mole. And you'll see here, what units do I have? Check your units in your calculation and see if you have the same units at the end. If your units are not grams per mole, you've done something wrong. The other way is to say our molar mass is equal to, I don't know how many grams per mole, and I have 4.692 times 10 to the negative 22 grams, and that is the mass per 1 molecule. Okay, so I've got 1 molecule, and now I have to cancel my molecules because I don't want molecules. I do want to have moles. The 1 goes with the mole, and the 6.02 times 10 to the 23 goes with the particle. And we should get the same answer, 282 grams per mole. Is good? Okay. Ooh, let's see. I would like you to try exercises 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to learn something new. You can do 4 and 5 if you get finished early and you're waiting for people. If you want to wait for this one. No, no, it's fine. Who has not written their mole quiz yet? Daniela, have you written your mole quiz? No. Okay. I'm going to be handing back the mole quizzes, so make sure that if you're sitting beside someone who hasn't written it, that you don't show it to them, okay? Let me find my mole quizzes. Where did I put them? Yes? Yes?
Last week when we go to the hydrate.
Yes. I have that for you also.
Okay.
Yeah, so I have your quiz and I have your hydrate test.
Okay.
Yep.
And those marks we posted on my end, right?
They are not yet. I have not entered them.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, Wilfred. Jaron. Jerome. Oh, I should hole punch these first. Do you guys want them hole punched? You don't care? Okay. I'll hole punch the rest of them. Hannah. Kian. Anthony. Yeah, not your finest moment.
Yeah.
Alicia's not here. Lauren.
Can I do the reflection lunch?
Yeah. V. You just got messed up about what a gas is. It doesn't mean attach hydrogen. It just means it's in gaseous form. Adam. Gian. Rajan. Nathan. Aaliyah. Kai hasn't written it yet, so just make sure you don't show it to her. Okay? Sky. Jenny. Marco.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Fung. Megan. Did I miss anybody?
No.
Okay. Oh.
Oh,
No, I haven't done it yet.
Sorry.
Yeah, we're good. Don't worry. And I just have to find them. There we go. Okay. Gian. Azin. Yes, of course. Megan. Adam. Nathan. Marco. Kaya. Rajan. Jayron. Yes. Lauren. Anthony. Hannah. Not yet.
Oh.
Hannah.
And I'll get it.
Oh, he's getting it for you. Kian. V.
Thank you.
Daniela. Sky. Daniela. Sky's in the front. Jenny. Jerome. Leo. Not here. Wilfred. Christy. Feng. Aaliyah. There you go.